Hi, friends. This is a book that's kind of a cool book. It's not about bugs at all. It's about how we feel and how what we do makes other people feel and makes us feel. It's called Have You Filled a Bucket Today? That's a funny title. And here's a bucket with all kinds of hearts and stars coming out of it and a big smiley face. Have you filled a bucket today? All day long, everyone in the whole wide world walks around with an invisible bucket. Look at it. It looks like a real bucket, but it's invisible. That means you can't see it. You can't see it, but it's there. You have a bucket, and everyone in your family has a bucket. Your grandparents, your friends, and neighbors, all of them have buckets. Everyone carries an invisible bucket. Your bucket has one purpose only. It's to hold your good thoughts and good feelings about yourself. You feel happy and good when your bucket is full, and you feel sad and lonely when your bucket is empty. Other people feel that way too. They're happy when their buckets are full. Look how happy he looks. And they're kind of sad when their buckets are empty. It's great to have a full bucket, and this is how it works. Other people can fill your bucket, and you can fill their buckets too. So how do you fill a bucket? You fill a bucket when you show love to someone, when you say or do something kind, or even when you give someone a smile. Look, he's sharing his umbrella, and he's filling her bucket because he's making her feel cared about. Oh, that's a bucket filler. A bucket is a loving, a bucket filler is a loving, caring person who says and does things to make other people feel special. When you treat others with kindness and respect, you fill their bucket. But you can also dip into the bucket and take out some good feelings. You dip into the bucket when you make fun of someone, or when you say or do mean things, or even if you ignore someone. That's called bucket dipping. That's not making them feel good, is it? Look, they're taking things out of her bucket by not being nice to her. And how is she feeling? Kind of sad, I think. Bullying is bucket dipping. When you hurt others, you dip into their bucket, and you will dip into your own bucket too. That's because when we do things that hurt others, we don't feel good about it, do we? No. Many people who dip have an empty bucket. They may think they can fill their own bucket by dipping into someone else's, but that will never work. You never fill your own bucket when you dip into someone else's. But guess what? When you fill someone's bucket, you fill your own bucket too. You feel good when you help others. Yeah, it makes us feel good to be helpful. All day long, we are either filling up or dipping into each other's buckets by what we say and what we do. Try to fill a bucket and see what happens. You love your mom and dad. Why not tell them? You can even tell them why you love them. Your caring words will fill their buckets with joy. Watch for smiles to light up their faces. You can see how that would make you feel good too, wouldn't it? A smile is a good clue that you have filled someone's bucket. If you practice, you'll become a really good bucket filler. Just remember that everyone carries an invisible bucket, and think about what you do or what you say. Here are some ideas for you. You could smile and say hi to the bus driver. There he is. He has a bucket. You could invite the new kid at school to play with you. That would be kind, wouldn't it? You could write a thank you note to your teacher, or you could tell your grandpa that you like to spend time with him. There are so many ways to fill a bucket. I bet you can think of some cool ways. Bucket filling is fun and easy to do. It doesn't matter how young or how old you are. It doesn't take much time. And remember, when you fill someone else's bucket, you're filling your own bucket too. When you're a bucket filler, you make your home, your school, and your neighborhood better places for everyone. Bucket filling makes everyone feel good. So why not decide to be a bucket filler today and every day? Just start each day by saying to yourself, I'm going to do something to fill someone's bucket today. And at the end of each day, ask yourself, did I fill someone's bucket today? And you might think of some things you did that really did fill someone's bucket. You might say, yes, I did. And that's the life of a bucket filler. And that is you. Awesome. That's such a good story. And you know what? It would be fun to hear some things you did to fill buckets. So if you can think of something that you're doing that fills someone else's bucket, why don't you let me know? I would love to hear that. Have a good day. Bye-bye.